This particular speech is much more difficult than it seems. I think there's something a little bit staged about the idea of having a conversation right up here. Admit, you have such wonderful warmth and your personality naturally that helped you a long way. But as I was reading the entire project, I thought, ooh, that's a tough one. The first thing I want to bring out is that one of the objectives of this speech is for you to explain the importance of a conversational speech. And while you brought up some points, I felt that you could have explained even more the importance of being able to have a conversation. In doing so, it would have allowed everyone to know what to look for in your speech, as well as, of course, what the importance is in itself. When you had your guest come up, the very first thing that I looked for was a greeting. Oh, hi, how are you? What brought you to this party today? That sort of thing. The little bit of small talk that one starts with in order to get a conversation going. I like the use of humor, which your guest brought up first and you picked up on very quickly and used. That was very, very good. Now, I noticed you asked a lot of what questions. You know, when you really want to reach out to someone and find out a little bit about them, you want to use why and how. You want to use all the variety of questions and pick a common thread. The thread that I picked up on that I could have used would have been about vegetables. And I especially loved your use of the mushy vegetables. I probably would have asked her a little bit more about that. Just how many vegetables do you have in that refrigerator of yours? Allow her to answer the questions. Sometimes it puts a person off when you've just started to ask a question and you rethought the question and you interrupt them and move into another question. So you want to give her a little bit of time. Just ask the question even if you think it's a clunker and let her answer it. And then as far as the body language is concerned, I noticed you were like this a great deal of the time. And believe me, I understand. Like I said, this is not an easy project. But when you're like this and you're having a conversation with someone, it puts some distance between the two of you. Every once in a while, to be able to be more like this, or to maybe just reach to the person with an expression or something like that, that would make for an easier conversation, without question. Now here's the thing that you need to know about MIT that I absolutely love. You have pluck. You did this project before, and actually your evaluation was very, very good, but you clearly did not receive the satisfaction that you wanted from it. So you turned around and you made this the very first thing that you did here in this club. I admire you very much for that. You're very, very good. Mr. General Evaluator.